Hi, Dr. Barco. This is Jerry Block. A little bit about me. I went to UCLA to study Spanish and linguistics, and I worked my way through UCLA as a computer programmer analyst. After UCLA, I was offered a job at Paramount Studios as the technical manager in their digital design department. Part of my job was, and my favorite part of the job, was teaching the artists how to use different software and pitching website ideas to clients. After a few years, I realized that I really wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to interact more with people. And so I left my job and I went back to get my teaching credential in Spanish, and I got hired at Calabasas High School to teach Spanish. And I taught everything from Spanish 1 through AP Spanish language. After a few years, I went back for my master's in educational leadership at California State University, Northridge. And after getting my master's and my administrative credential, I was hired as an assistant principal of curriculum and instruction, and I spent 7 years really helping to define a high school's curricular program. After 7 years, I was hired as a high school and a middle school principal at Malibu High School, and I served there for a few years. And from Malibu High School, I was hired by another school district, Simi Valley Unified, which is about 30 miles northwest of Los Angeles. I was hired to convert a middle school to be a magnet middle school that focuses in on STEAM education. And that was so much fun, being able to build programs from the ground floor and to watch middle school kids really enjoy their education. Spent 2 years there building the program, watching the school go from being the lowest performing school in the district with a dwindling enrollment to being the top performing school with a wait list. Was promoted to then be principal of a magnet high school. And again, so a magnet high school means that all the students at the school choose to be at the school for a specific program, whether it's our engineering program or it's our musical theater program or something in between. And watching the students really, achieve things that they're passionate about is an amazing experience. As a principal, though, what I've noticed, and this is true at all the schools that I've worked at, math tends to be the area where students struggle the most, specifically Algebra 1. Algebra 1 has an incredibly high DF rate at all the schools that I've worked at, and it's a national problem. But it's a huge problem because it's also the gateway to advanced math classes. And because it's the gateway to advanced math classes, it also has the ability to keep kids out of matriculating into a four-year university. And so I'd like my research to be on strategies. How can technology support the Algebra 1 classroom? And not so much in terms of the media methods debate where technology replaces teachers in certain things. Actually, it's how can technology facilitate teachers in doing things that they may not be able to do because of the large class size. And I'm thinking strategies such as differentiated instruction. We know that differentiated instruction can have a huge effect on students, a positive effect. How do teachers pick assignments for students that are meaningful for the students and are at the student's ability level? Because math is such a linear subject, so many students have so many gaps in their knowledge, and I'm dubious about whether those gaps ever get filled. So as a researcher, I would like to take a look at how can technology help teachers to really implement best practices, such as differentiated instruction. Thank you very much.